So what's going on, guys? My name's Mr. Dalek JD, and it's just been over 24 hours since Call of Duty World War II was first unveiled, and we got our first look at zombies this year, and man, this looks incredible. Now, as you read from the title, this is something incredibly hype, and included in that zombies image tweeted out by Sledgehammer Games and shown on the live stream contains a hidden cipher message, and over the last 24 hours, loads and loads of people have been trying to figure out exactly what this meant, what exactly the text was, because it's really hard to see, but we finally have a use for it, my friends. And Call of Duty are starting up a brand new teaser viral site, which is callofduty.com/worldwar2/classified. Now this takes you to a Enigma machine. Now you're probably thinking, what on earth do we do here? Well, if we take the 3 words that were included in that Nazi zombie helmet, we input it, and the Enigma machine starts giving us a little bit of text. It says, when we put in this first word, a new. Then when we input the second word, we see horror. And then the third word, we see it say rises. So, a new horror rises. And it gives us a brief look at some sort of evidence towards this story that's being built here. As it stands for me making this video, we currently have one secret document on here. We can't work out whose signatures or what this even is, but when we click it, we're presented with 2 images. Now you might be thinking, John, this may have nothing to do with zombies, but trust me, this is. The 2 images that you're seeing on screen now on the website are saved as Decoder Dossier's Zombies, and these are some zombie images we are seeing right here. Let's try and decode them. Let's start with the one on the left. So this image on the left is of an image of the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick I. It says, at the top there, it says Sancti Imperator Romanus, with an image of the Holy Roman Emperor, which his full name is Frederick Barbarossa. Now, why we have this, we are not sure at this point. This is extremely vague, but Barbarossa is a code name Hitler used in his operation to take over Soviet Union in 1941. Now, for a bit more backstory on this, the operation was driven by an ideological desire to conquer the Western Soviet Union so that it could be repopulated by Germans to use Slavs as a slave labor force for the Axis war effort. Now, if we're taking that evidence in mind, it could possibly mean that we may have this zombie mode centered around Hitler himself creating this army of undead, which sounds unbelievable to even think that could be a possible thing in a Call of Duty game, just by judging by how controversial that could be, but it seems to be the case, and this could possibly be some sort of scripture that he's using as the sort of base in order to fully fledge out the plans. Now let's look at the second image we have here. Now, as you can see from the text at the bottom, it is a picture of a painting, and it says Portrait of a Young Man, Raphael. Now this is a painting in oil on a panel which was painted in between 1513 and 1514 by the Italian High Renaissance old master painter and architect Raphael. Now you're probably wondering, what has this got to do with anything? Well, the painting was stolen by the Nazis from Poland, and many historians regard it as the most important painting missing since World War II. There's obviously a little bit more backstory to it than that, so let me try and explain it. And this occurred at the onset of the Nazi invasion of Poland in 1939, where a then family patriarch rescued numerous pieces from a museum, including this painting, and the collection of paintings including this one was hidden at a residence in Poland, but was later discovered by the Gestapo working for Hans Frank, who was Hitler's appointee as the governor of the general government. Now, from the collection, these 3 paintings, including this, decorated Frank's resistance in Krakow before they were sent to Berlin and Dresden to become part of the Führer's own collection at Linz, arranged by Hitler. Now, the last time this portrait of a young man was last seen was in January 1945, where Frank brought the paintings back from Germany to Krakow for his own use at a royal Wawel castle. Now, it wasn't for a year later until most of the things stolen from the museum were found and returned, but Portrait of a Young Man and 843 other artifacts were missing from storage, and one person suggests that if this painting were to reappear today, it would be worth in excess of 100 million US dollars. So to put it bluntly, this is a very important painting. Why we have a photograph of the painting, we are not quite sure, but this goes hand in hand with art theft and looting throughout World War II, as well as Nazi plunder and looted artwork. How exactly that can tie into the storyline of Nazi zombies in World War II, we have no real idea as of yet. This is so vague, and this always is the case when we get early zombie teasers, but I'm extremely excited that Call of Duty is really focusing on teasing zombies this year. We've not had this in a long time. Treyarch had a viral campaign which was mainly focused around the campaign side of things rather than zombies, but especially for Sledgehammer's first real go at something official and as sort of well known and loved as Nazi zombies, for them to go head first into a new deep storyline. I think you're all well aware when I say this is huge. This is one of the most exciting campaigns we've had in years. Like I said, this brings me back to the feels of Black Ops 1 zombie days. GK Nova 6 was one of the most incredible and sort of secretive campaigns that Treyarch and Activision ran, which gave us zombies intel whilst being incredibly cryptic and very difficult about it. And I feel this is not going to be the end of this. We're going to see a lot more teasers to come, which will give us even more insight into the storyline. I'm so freaking pumped. If you guys are, let me know by smashing that thumbs up button. I feel Sledgehammer Games have something truly amazing here, something really epic, and I don't want to say stuff too early too soon, but holy crap, this is very exciting. I want you guys to drop your immediate thoughts in the comment section right now, what you're thinking about this, what your ideas are towards this story, the teasers we've had so far. Oh my gosh, it's only been 24 hours and zombies intel is already dropping. This is the best year for Call of Duty, my friends. I'm so excited to find out more, and as soon as it does, I will keep you guys updated. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.